Good morning. Good morning. Monday morning. War Child Warrior here. I'm having some tea. This is green tea with some blueberry flavoring, um, and blueberry. Oh, it has a drop of honey in it. Really good. Soothing for the throat. Good for your internals. It's good stuff. Anyway, how's everybody doing? So, I made a video the other day that was kind of angry, where I was ranting a bit, and I just want to say, I'm sorry, kind of. I'm sorry in the sense that I came across so fucking aggressive and mean that day. Um, I was just hearing a bunch of news and then listening to a bunch of family members say a bunch of shit, and I just had it. I was just that day was just I was just I needed to rant. I needed to tell someone how I really felt about it, and that's what you saw there. So sorry, that it was so aggressive, but it did have a message and it did have a point, and I hope that my viewers could see past the anger and see what the true message of the video was, because that's really what I wanted to get out, was the message that we have to stop being complacent and weak and lazy. And so yeah. But anyway, today I was gonna talk about something along the same lines but a little bit different. We all like peace. We all want to do things in a peaceful way, right? Peaceful protest, peacefully let the man know what we think and how we feel and what we will tolerate and what we won't tolerate. We always say, everybody, always says, let's do it peacefully. Peacefully. I'm not promoting violence. I'm just saying, let's peacefully do this, peacefully have this discussion, and peacefully have these protests, and let's peacefully let them know this and let them know that. Peace, 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 right? And I agree, that's good and that's fine, and we should try to do things. The first few attempts should always be in a peaceful manner. I come in peace, I mean you no harm. That should be the way. However, when that doesn't work, and you try and you try and you try again, at some point peace doesn't work, right? The bully on the playground. I use that analogy a lot. But, you're dealing with a bully on the playground, and you can tell him verbally, go away, stop it, go away, stop it, for so long, but eventually he's going to put his fist in your face. And that go away, stop it, verbal interaction, it's not going to work. Now, you can look around and see how close the nearest teacher is. You can become a tattletale, but if there's no teacher in your vicinity, and even if there is, if you don't want to be a tattletale, eventually you're going to have to stop saying, stop it, go away, and you're going to have to move things to the next level, to where you actually physically put your hands up or do something to stop him from putting his fist in your face. And that's where it goes from peace to, physical, unpeaceful. So I'm listening to everyone say, yes, do this peacefully, do that peacefully. And I'm looking around and I'm seeing the results of people doing things peacefully. It doesn't seem to be working. Now, I'm not saying go out and be violent. I'm not, promoting violence. That's not what we're doing here. Like every other channel says, we're not promoting violence. However, with that being said, When peace doesn't work anymore, you have to do something else to stop something from happening. That's the only logical next step. Because if you don't, then what? You're going to continue the verbal, and it's going to continue to happen, and nothing will change, and nothing will stop. You see? So, at some point, we have to stop being peaceful because it's not working, and we have to go, okay, what the fuck do we do now? That's where we're at. A lot of people are going, okay, this piece shit, the 60s, kumbaya, holding up signs, it ain't working. It hasn't worked. It's never going to work in all probability. Because if it was going to work, it would have by now. Now, is that not logic? That's logical thinking. A lot of people don't have this. They say they're smart. They say they're woke. They say they understand what's happening here. But when you break it down in, very simple layman terms, logic, they don't understand. They get lost in the woods. So, at what point are we going to say, okay, we're done with the marching in the streets, the protests that are actually riots? Maybe those people feel protesting doesn't work. Peaceful protest doesn't work. The only thing that they respond to or react to is rioting and violence. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying it's good and that we should. I'm just saying that's what's happening, and maybe that's what some people are thinking. This peace shit is not working. We have to get physical now. I'm not going to go out and riot and set buildings on fire, but I am going to get physical. If peace doesn't work, then you have to go to the next level, which is physical. If they physically try to do something to me, put me somewhere because of a choice or my beliefs, then I am physically going to avoid that naturally, right? So what I see here is a lot of peaceful this and peaceful that, but it's all verbal, verbal this, verbal peacefully protest and yada, yada, yada. But what about all the violence that's happening right now? Everywhere. The crime rates going up in every damn major city you can think of, that you can name across the board. Do those people feel like peaceful protest is just worthless now? Do you feel that way? I feel that way. I feel like peaceful protest is worthless. It's bullshit. It doesn't work. Singing songs, holding hands, holding up signs, getting out in the street, going to these gun rallies. When has a gun rally ever changed any fucking thing? We still have all the gun laws. We still have all the gun violence. Nothing has changed with all of the rallies and all of the protests. If anything, it's gotten worse. So it doesn't work. And what do you do when something doesn't work? You keep doing the same thing, expecting the same results? Well, we know what that's called. So, I say, I think that the time for peacefulness and peaceful this and peaceful that, I think all that is over. That is over. Just like this whole normalcy that we used to have. It's over. It's gone. It's not coming back. This peaceful shit, forget it. I'm not promoting violence. I'm just telling you that I think this peaceful stuff doesn't work anymore. If it did, it would. but it's not because it doesn't. Simple logic. Simple logic. Okay? It's not hard. Excuse me. That's one of the things I wanted to sort of rant about. Excuse me. You know, with all the shit going on, and I said this in my other video, you know, you can't afford to slack on things. Prepping, getting your mind ready. You can't afford to slack on things. You just can't. I'm going to cut the video here. I might come back with another one today, maybe not. You know, it's just, I always play it by ear, you know. Kind of just see how I feel at the time, see what's going on at the time, you know. See if there's anything to really report at the time. Or just, you know, talk about stuff, you know, like if it's an opinion piece or you know, I might come back with something, you know. But anyways, I hope that you guys got something out of this video and it made you think a little bit about something. You know, if you agree or disagree, let me know what you think in the comment section down there. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you so much. I love all of you. I appreciate your comments and your thoughts. You know, without you, we wouldn't be here. You know. So I hope you guys are doing well, staying healthy, staying safe, staying free, keeping God in your hearts for whatever that means for you. And, you know, don't comply. Stay free and do not comply. That is the most important thing. Don't let them do this to you. All right. This has been Warchild Warrior. Enjoy your Monday morning. Well, what's left of it. And we'll talk again soon, folks. All right. Warchild out.